Hi, my name is Cerise and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Today we are going to be making a dish called Haluski. So let's make this. So today we have some purple onions, some chopped up bacon, cabbage, and egg noodles, along with seasonings like salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, uh, adobo, whatever you would like to use. And I did add a pork cube, like a half of one, because it gave it more flavor. You can also add Polish sausage to this, or chicken or turkey sausage, whatever you like. And if you don't eat pork at all, then all you have to do is just omit the meat. So, right now we're shredding up the cabbage into thin shreds. Some people don't shred it first. They just put the whole cabbage in the water and boil it and then slice it. But I'm like, what's the big deal? Because you're going to slice it anyway. So I just slice it and just put it into a bowl so that we can get it all prepared. And I'm going to tell you, that cabbage was giving me a little bit of some trouble. I'm going to tell you the truth. But it's okay because I won the fight. So, which is all good. And we are going to just take the rest of it, wrap it up, put it in the fridge, and set it aside. So here's our cabbage. That's all nice and shredded. And there's our onions, our beautiful purple onions that are nice and sliced. These are the bacon that I had sliced up and diced. And I have the water that's boiling for the egg noodles. So just add the egg noodles when the water's boiling, and then you give it a good stir. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw that, but that noodle decided to run past me and hit me in my stomach, which was not cool. I'm just saying, he didn't want to jump into the jacuzzi, but that's his loss. Anyway, so we're just gonna stir and then just bring it to a boil and let it boil for normally, as the package would instruct, 10 minutes or so. And then we're just gonna let it ride from there. Make sure the noodles don't stick to the bottom or anything. Just make sure you stir a few minutes in between cooking time, between 1 to 10 minutes. Because you want to make sure they're nice and separated. These I like better than regular pasta because they have a better texture and a lot less starch, which is what I really love about these. I don't know, but for some reason to me they taste better. So I just drained those when they finished boiling after 10 minutes. Now I added fresh water to the pot, and I'm adding some cabbage to steeped boiling water. And we're just going to stir that a little bit and then bring that to a boil. And we're not going to cook it for that long because it still has to cook when it gets in the noodles. So we're going to cook this until it starts just to get a little soft. You know, like it's bendable. So we're going to just wait until this comes to a full boil. I know sometimes they always say a watch pot never boils, but it boils. So I'm not worried about it. Yep. So then we're just going to, after we finish letting it boil, we're just gonna stir and then check the texture. See, there's the boil. It's all ready and popping. Yes. Go cabbage. I love cabbage. I think it is so good. So here we're going to give it a little bit of a stir and see where it's at. And then we're gonna just, when it's finished, just set it aside and after you strain it, let it cool down. Now we're gonna add the bacon to a pan. Now don't make fun of me, y'all. I used my Japanese tamagoyaki pan. Yes, I did, because that is my favorite pan. I love that thing. Oh my gosh. That thing is amazing. It cooks everything perfect to the T. It doesn't give any trouble. We need more pans like these in the world, I swear, I'm telling you. But anyway, this bacon is sizzling and we're gonna get it going. We're cooking it until it is nice and crispy and, you know, it gets all beautiful. And then we're going to set that and the grease aside because we're going to use the grease as well. Like I said, if you don't eat pork or meat or anything, you just omit everything. Just omit the meat. That's it. And then you can add like a vegetable cube, like a Maggi vegetable cube. If you do use chicken broth, a Maggi cube, not the one that's pasty looking. I'm talking about the one that's hard and crumbly. Because the one that's pasty looking, when you know that looks like it's all soft and mushy, that one leaves a lot of oil and we don't want that. We want the hard and crumbly one. So, after that's done, we're going to set that bacon aside and we're adding butter to the pan. Please forgive me about my pan, y'all. That pan has been abused. Don't forget, I'm not the only child. I have an 18-year-old sister and a 28-year-old brother, and they like to cook too. So we all just work those pans out. So please be, they're clean. That's all I can say. They are absolutely clean. They may be a little jacked up, but they're clean. So we're going to spread the butter around until it gets all nice and melty. I'm like, could you please get off this daggone spoon? Oh my goodness. I can't stand when stuff sticks because then I start banging. And when I bang, y'all, it's serious. Yes, for real. So we just gonna get that butter all nice and melted and add those onions in. I love purple onions because they have the best flavor. I know a lot of people call them red onions, but not for nothing. But are they colorblind? Those are purple, just like a purple cabbage. It's purple. It is not red. Like we know what red and purple look like. And obviously, these are purple. So I call them what they are. I'm just saying. I don't know what person decided to name those. Maybe they couldn't see. But I'm naming them exactly what they are, and they are beautiful. They turn nice and sweet and flavorful, and I love them. Yes, better than yellow onions. I never use the white onions either because I don't like them. But if I have to, I'll use a yellow onion. Anyway. Okay, so now we are going to stir and mix the onions and the cabbage together. And if needed, add more butter because it is going to be needed. I think pretty much I use most of the whole entire stick, I'm going to tell you the truth, because everything just absorbs so quickly. So, I don't know. Maybe you might want to, I'm using bacon grease too, just a little bit. So, hey. We'll see what that goes. It came out absolutely amazing, but for everybody's health, diets, everything's so different now. So whatever is good for you, do it. So then we just added our seasonings and stirred them in. And just giving it a little saute. Yes, the sizzle. That sound, and the smell, have mercy. So good, especially when the bacon goes in. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, thank you, Lord. So we're gonna mix that pour some bacon in. Oh, yes. Now we're going to add those wonderful egg noodles in. Of course, they're going to be a little bit sticky because they were cooled down. But as soon as you add them to the pan and start moving them around, they will separate, which is beautiful. And they will definitely mix flavors with every ingredient that is in there. If you need to reseason, please do. It depends on your taste. You know, it's kind of hard because I never measure. I just do the actual seasoning. So, and then I'll taste and then I'll say, okay, well, it needs a little more of this. So I will put some seasonings inside of the pan and then taste and then say, okay, well, it needs a little bit more of this or that. So reseason to your own taste and just enjoy. You know, it tastes really, really good. I enjoyed this recipe. It's just something that is a toss-up, first of all, between the Hungarians, the Slovakians, and the Polish. I don't know who originated it. All I know is it is absolutely delicious, and I'm sure you are going to love it too. So, after we finish stirring, just let the flavors cook in and get all nice. Stir, you know, because we want to keep it stirred so that if you leave it in one spot, nothing starts to stick or get brown, you know, that we don't want. We want them to be beautiful and stay nice and yellow and fluffy, and the vegetables still be beautiful and gorgeous. And that is exactly what we're looking for. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup there. And we are going to just continue to stir. I'm telling you guys, this is the first time that I made this because I saw it one time and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try that. And you know, I made it and I loved it, so I'm sharing it with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me with this video and watching my tutorial. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Thank you so much for watching this with me, and I appreciate you with all my heart. Sending you love and hugs and kisses. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye.